Good day, and when last we met, ladies and gentlemen, we were of course talking about Batman vs. Predator. I don't think they're actually going to say anything here. I think it's just them wandering around looking at all the chunks on the table.
Sir.
This had better be important.
Yes, sir. The American agent has infiltrated the XLab facility.
What? Will this fool follow me to the ends of the earth?
What are your orders, Herr Oberfuhrer?
Dispatch the remaining security force immediately.
And if the American gets past the security force?
Then I will deal with him.
Jawohl!
But what exactly is he going to do? It's not like he's going to become a recurring villain, and you gotta love how there was a hitch right there too. It's just happening more and more. But how did they know? And what do they think they're gonna do? Honestly, you know, we've gone through, you know, waves and waves of troops, and what are two scientists that probably are so out of shape it's not even funny gonna do? Honestly. Yeah, well, can't really complain too much though. They fought bravely, despite having inconceivable odds. This was really one of the cooler levels in the game, too. Every level is just like, it's one of those really cool levels. The guys who worked on this game did an amazing job all around. I mean, I can't think of another FPS that really had the level design this good. Let's save right here. I know we got 18 health, but we'll find some later. I mean, between the levels, the weapons, the enemy, the villains, the story, you know. Really, you know, Wolfenstein New Order is good, but I just don't know if it's quite as good as this would be. Yeah, get through that fucking Tesla field, motherfucker! Because I love how, you know, the whole Tesla technology is such a big deal in these diesel punk games, you know? It's like I don't think a Tesla coil would really be able to do that, but then again, we are trying to have what is known as fun, and not necessarily have everything be realistic. Although I always find funny about realism is whatever is the most depressing imaginable, you know? It's where, like, oh, they die immediately, or it's like, half the time it seems like anybody who does anything is just going to explode, you know? But what that really means is just, anybody they don't like is gonna lose almost immediately, right? We saw how well that happened in real life, you know? But anyway, another one trying to surrender. And of course he's getting shot by his own people. That's totally... Where's the fire coming from? Well, he died anyway. Oh shit, I didn't know the guy was here. Run! Get back! Alright, this is why we save this. Eat fucking painless mother... But, let's see, where was I? But yeah, that actually happened in real life on many occasions. Where if you did try to surrender in like 45, the SS were very fond of hanging people. They really enjoyed that sort of thing, as you would expect. If you were a defeatist, they would hang you. Like if you were, like if it was even suggested that you were a defeatist, they could potentially hang you. So, and of course they all going to run away. Okay, where is my chain gun here, or minigun, or whatever you want to call it? Now, the actual Predator film, this is actually well, not this one specifically, but their chain gun was attached to a crane because it was so bloody heavy, and that was with it unloaded. It was attached to a crane, and like the power pack was actually, oh crap, the new guy. Oh man, all shall fear the new guy, the Uber Soldaten prototype guy. These guys are tough, as you can see. And one of the things I really like, it's one of those little elements that you don't really see that much today, is to make this guy look really big and imposing. What they do, instead of like having like some epic intro, is he's just there, you know? And that way you get to just really see him, you just get to have all that dread of like, what is he gonna do? How much more powerful is he gonna be? And then they have like the thumping sound of his legs. That is creepy. And that's creepy all without having to have super mega awesome, amazing, awesome graphics, you know? This is where they actually have a good deal of artistry. We might try the Thompson submachine gun here. Although what's funny is there's actually a YouTuber who is who complained about this thing as being a overrated gun. Whether or not that is the case, I couldn't really tell you. I like the grease gun a lot. The Thompson just has has some grace to it that other guns just don't have. But then again, this thing does weigh like 10 pounds or something. It weighs almost... It either weighs as much or more than the M1. Okay, so we're actually going to have to use some kind of tactics here. Tactics! We can't just run forward and shoot, can we? Because we don't have regenerative health or anything like that. Okay, do we have a machine... Oh, we got multiple SMGs here, but we really need that rocket. I seem to remember the Mauser working really well, even if this isn't really a Mauser. It's been suggested that the Mauser in this game was supposed to have been the M1 Garand, because as you can see it uses an in-block clip, which the Mauser did not. Okay, this is not going to end well. And of course we had another hitch, because the computer is pissed off at me for dying so much. The big problem is, he hits you so fast. Throw a grenade! And, well, at least I'm going to blow his robo-dick off. That'll make me feel a little better, I guess. Okay, where is my pineapple? Pineapple surprise! And it's not going to hurt him. I think I blew some of his armor off. Grenade out! Shit! Hide! Hide me. Click! Throw! Just try to grenade him up. Now, in World War One, a lot of the assault troops really enjoyed using, like, bags upon bags of grenades. I guess I'm never going to talk about Batman vs. the Predator now. Yeah, but Batman vs. the Predator 3 wasn't that good compared to Batman vs. the Predator 1, but it was the very first comic I ever read, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I ended up getting, like, the second issue in the miniseries. But I never got the third issue, so I never knew how it ended until, like, literally over 20 years later. Wasn't really worth it. Because Robin does something stupid, and the teenage Predator, because this is before, long before AVP, the movie. So, like, the teenage Predator is kind of like a teenage dumbass hunter who doesn't really know what he's doing. And basically, here's... This is not even a spoiler because it's so stupid. But what ends up happening is Batman trusses him up on the... I'd love to be making this up. Trusses him up on the hood of the Batmobile. God damn. On the hood of the Batmobile, like a fucking deer. And I just think it's like, I get the idea it's supposed to be like Batman's been hunting him down and stuff like that, but still, it's just kind of stupid looking. I just wouldn't figure Batty would do that. Throw... Oh, come on! How's that door gonna close automatically? Bullshit! Okay, let's save. If I had a few fucking Panzerfaust. Come on, he's just gonna hit the wall. Of course, I run out of ammo almost immediately. Now, you might think, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't this help Germany win the war? Absolutely not. Because the weirdest weapon of World War II would have still won it, despite them having robo-soldiers. Even if they had, like, 1,000 Arnies, it wouldn't work. Because they likely are lacking a lot of really strategically important... Did we get him? I think we did. Yeah, he's going down. Oh, fuck. We just kind of shut him down a little bit. Throw! God damn, why is this guy not dying? Like, even if they had 1,000 Arnies like that, it still wouldn't help. Because, well, by this point of the war, they were lacking a lot of strategic materials even to manufacture these guys, probably. Well, there's no probably about it. Oh, he's not even fighting me. I'm not even the major threat anymore. It's the fucking, regular guys. Oh, there he goes. And we die immediately. That's just fucking brilliant. But seriously, though, what would end up happening, though, is the U.S. would just drop an atomic bomb on them, and that'd be that. And I'm pretty sure, and it still pisses me off. People like, oh, they should have done that. How else are you going to end the war? You know, it's like, invade? Well, I hope you watch your ass on that Higgins boat. Just, it's like, seriously, if you believe that strongly, you need to say, I want to be on a Higgins boat bound for Japan so I can get blown up, shot, stabbed, or otherwise. And this was a room with the fucking rocket launcher in it, so I could easily just blow them up. Technically, it's a recoilless rifle, I know! I can read a book just as well as the rest of you. But seriously, though, yeah, unless you want to be on a Higgins boat bound for Japan, shut the fuck up. Because, seriously, that was the only other option. Or we could do conditional surrender so they could keep Korea. Yeah, I bet all the Koreans would have loved that. Oh yeah, and I bet the Soviet Union would totally have allowed that as well. Like a fucking horror movie. It's like he opens the door. Dun, dun, dun. Save. I think there's still a guy down here. Yeah, the thing, you know what? Fuck it. Let's not go down there. I think we have to go through there anyway. But yeah, it's like, people know so little about history. They're so ready to have a really big opinions on it. It's like, yes, this was terrible. Well, when you actually... And see, but they don't care. They don't want to know the reasons behind anything, because that might make their feels feel bad. They might have to pet a pony. That's the thing, it's like, they want to act all like a fucking badass. It's like, okay, yeah. Because you're a badass, alright. Can you imagine these people? Like in World War II. I feel sad today. I don't want to engage in this warfare. Yeah, you'd probably get your ass... Well, no, there's no probably about it. You would get your ass kicked for saying something like that. And it would be deserved. And I'm not somebody who would normally say that. The reason why I would say that is simply because, well, you know, you got other people willing to fight and die for these things. You know, I love how, like, these... Basically, to me, these are like 40s social justice warriors, you know? Because, like, this whole paranormal thing, even though it's real... Fucking Death says like, this is fucking bullshit, you know? And you can read that, diary. I forget how to bring it up, but you can read it. And it's actually, everything in this game is well written, including that. But, you know, it's like, I can just imagine, it's like, but our magic will do great. That's what you see after this, you know, Death's Head's pretty much in charge of the whole super weapons thing. Not that that would have saved him anyway, because once again, atomic bomb. Massive factories of what, even if you could bomb it, they could still rebuild it faster than you could. Because they have access, whatever, nobody wants to listen to my knowledge of history in World War II. Basically, let me put it this way, Death's Head, at this point in 1944, there was no way, even if they had bombs, they couldn't manufacture enough of them. That's the difference between real war and a video game, you know? It's like, in real war, oh great, now we're lost. No, we had to go back to where we were and try to fight that guy. But guess what? We can't even throw a rocket at him because it'll just hit the grating. The bullets will go through, of course, but the rocket won't. See, is there anything in here? Nope, just some sort of holding pin, I guess. But that's the thing, though. It's like the U.S. could just drop a nuke on them. That's terrible! Germany was attacked by Western imperialism, but isn't Germany Western? I don't know anything. I'm just gonna shout. That is something that they do say about Japan, though, that it was defending itself from Western imperialism. I mean, my God. It's like, that is so stupid. It's not even it really isn't funny. It's insulting, really. Just how big of a shit. Kill him! Kill him! Kill the monster! Kill him! But yeah, it's like, it's insulting, really. It's such a lie, you know? It's like, it's not even a good lie. A simple Google search will show you how big of a lie it is. 3 cases of cholera. You gotta love that. Once again, you'd never see this kind of stuff today. And yet, you know, BJ just... Like, I just picture this water... Yeah, it's clear and all, but I just picture it being filled to the brim with, like, so many diseases and things of that nature, it's not even funny, because of the nature of this place. Like, you can't see anything, but you just kind of know it's there. It's just kind of funny how it engenders that feeling. And once again, this is a really cool level. Like, of the most epic justice. This just feels like this is where they dump all their biohazard waste. Biohazard 3. Let's see, anything in here? Nope. Or, yep, there it is. But yeah, you know, it's just, it goes to show you that people don't really know. Well, it's not that they don't know, it's just they don't care. And even if you did explain it to them, they don't want to know.
No, don't kill me.
I don't think he's going to listen to you. And... Oh, it even made the game hitch. Oh, crap. Oh, he blew him up. Yeah, well, I'll do the same. And see, that's really cool. Once again, where's my fucking rocket? Of course it's not there. And of course he has one. And he killed me in 2 hits. Did I save? I really hope I did. Nope, I'm all the... Where is the rocket? I picked what... You guys saw it. You guys saw me pick it up, and it's nowhere. I don't understand it. Like a keyboard combination? Yeah, just throw the little leg out there. That'll hurt him. It's like, I don't understand. Like, where is my weapon? Where? How do I shot the webs?
No, don't kill me.
Okay, so I guess I do not have a rocket at all. Because that's fair. I picked it up. I saw it. Of course, my one. I guess since those are prototypes, they didn't quite get the brain gubbins fixed just right. But can you imagine the people they use now? Historically, in World War II, the Germans were real bastards when it came to human rights. We all know that. Now, not all German generals were bad, and I don't know why that guy ain't blowing anything up. Oh, because I wasn't at the window. I know. Okay, so I guess I can use this and blow it open. But one of the things that I read recently is that the very first victims of World War II were actually concentration camp victims used to look like Polish troops so they could have the pretense to invade, and that didn't work at all. Brilliant. Well, that did. Well, in real life, that didn't work at all because nobody believed him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that's brilliant. Now we gotta figure out where else to go or how else to go. But yeah, that nobody believes the Germans when they did that. It's like, okay, come on, we're not that stupid. Sure, we did the whole appeasement thing and actually emboldened what was effectively a schoolyard bully on a country-style scale, but whatever. It's like, goddamn. When you study World War II, it is not a fun subject. World War I isn't a fun subject either, but World War I think is a much safer war for people to talk about because it lacked a lot of the brutality. Holy crap, we got music going. Anytime there's music going, you know something serious is going to happen. And it's good music at that. Just keep fucking popping back in and out of cover. Shit. I think we killed him. There's some kick-ass music though. Oh look, these are rockets! Why is it that I couldn't have picked them up before? I don't understand that. But yeah, it's like World War II is a very, very depressing war to study! One hit, one kill. You have an extra rocket. Once again, these aren't rockets, this is a recoilless rifle, but whatever. Now the boss fight in this game is not easy in the slightest. And we're gonna get to the boss in the next couple of levels, but we shall see. And just shoot him in the back. Remember, in war there is no honor. Ugh. I could make BJ jump in that, but I won't. I'll be a nice guy and not do it. That's just nasty. Let's do it. I'm ready. This is like a mini boss fight too. I love how I just hurl myself down the stairs. And I die instantly. Absolutely brilliant. Now back to comic books. I used to get a lot of comic books from the local Kroger's grocery store. And it's sad they don't sell comic books there anymore. Because it was always cool to see a new comic in the little comic rack that they had there. I think we got them. It's so much easier to just use a fucking Panzerfaust on these guys. It would make sense because these things were designed to destroy tanks. They could actually, if I'm not mistaken, pierce any allied tank then in service. But in any event, I am GeneralLotz, wishing you good Panzerfaust, good Panzer Shrek, or whatever makes you happy.